Hey y'all, hey. Don't even worry about it. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, so tonight's video I'm going to be doing a story time. Okay. Now, if you have me on TikTok or Snapchat, you saw a little bit, but I didn't go into depth because I was saving it for here. But we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So it was this guy that had been coming into my job for since I've been working there, right? And each time he's came in there, he's always gave me like this uneasy feeling, right? But it wasn't until the other night where things kind of took a turn. So Saturday night I was working and he came in there on his usual BS and there were other customers in there and I was the only server on the floor at the time, so serving I ended up serving him and my other customers. Well, I was notified that he had already walked out on food without paying twice, right? Twice. So I said, okay, he's already walked out on paying for food, all this other stuff. So and plus, me and my other employees were told that from now on, when we get a to-go order, that they have to pay for their food before we hand it to them. So, of course, I'm gonna follow the rules, or try to follow them as best as I can. So I say, okay, it's really no sweat. We're not gonna really even trip on it, worry about it, things of that nature, right? So he and I'm dealing with other customers. And he grabs me, right? As I'm walking by him, he grabs my arm. Now, mind you, it's cameras everywhere inside of my job. Is we have cameras all over the restroom. We don't have cameras outside though, but we have cameras all over the restaurant. So he grabs my arm, he and I are talking, and I'm kind of trying to pull away from him. So luckily, I pull away from him, and I finish serving my customers. I walk back by him again, and he grabbed me again. And at this point, I'm getting triggered because I've already been sexually assaulted once before. And it was very triggering for me. And like he wanted me to kiss him, he was touching my face, like all this other different stuff. And I kept telling him, like, no, I'm married. First of all, let me just point that out. I make sure all of my male customers know that I am married. Okay. I let them know that I'm married. I've never led any one of my customers on to believe that me and them could have some kind of relationship. It never gave that. It never gave that. Never gave that at all. Never gave that. That's not what it gave. So I felt really uncomfortable to the point of I wanted to just go home. Like I was ready to just clock out and go home at that point. So last night he comes back into my job and we ended up having to call the police and let him know that he is banned from the premises. Now, I know to a lot of people it's going to seem like, okay, it's over, it's done, but this is my thing. I'm scared for my safety because what if he comes back in there? What if he comes back in there and I'm working and he tries to do something to me? That leads me to my next question of to all of these businesses and places, y'all have all of these rules, but does anybody have any rules that are set aside to protect women in any of these companies? And this is just a real question. Are there any rules that are set aside to protect women at all? At all? Because my thing is this. Yes, the police, when the police got there last night, yes, the police did say if he is to come back, don't say nothing to him. Don't, don't take his order, don't do anything, don't engage with him, call us immediately. What if that man has a gun and he can get to his gun quicker than I can get to a phone? All of these questions are swarming in my head. And when I say this whole situation has me feeling so uneasy about returning back to work, because I didn't go to work today because that situation with him yesterday, my blood was boiling. Like, I was very much so afraid. And since I have been working at my job, I've never been afraid. I've never felt uncomfortable. I've never felt uneasy until this situation. And I'm going to say it again. I am a sexual assault victim. I have been raped before. I've been molested before. Anybody else that's ever felt that, went through that, then you yourself know that that is not a good feeling. And it takes forever to get over. And it takes forever to heal from. So this situation has just kind of put me in a uncertain position. I talked to my general manager because she let me know that nobody informed her of what had happened. So I talked to my general manager. I talked to the shift manager, assistant manager. Of course, the district manager knows what's going on. I have no idea if corporate knows what's going on. But I talked to my GM and my assistant shift manager, and I let them know I'm not comfortable working overnight. Because what if he pops up again? That is my take on it. What if this man pops up there again? Even though he's banned. Even though he's banned. I told him I had a husband and he was still pressing and trying to push up on me. And every time I told him I had a husband, it's like he pushed up on me even harder. So if me telling him that I'm involved with somebody ain't stopping him, what makes them think that banning him is going to stop him? So right now, I don't really know what I'm going to do about working. I don't want to quit. Today, I ordered me a stun gun, a taser, and some mace off Amazon. And I ordered a camera for my house. Now, no, he does not know where I live. Thank you, Lord. He does not know where I live. He does not know what kind of car my husband drives. He's never been to my house. As far as I know, he's never followed me home. So, because when I got off, he's been long gone, as far as I know of. But I'm still kind of shaken up. Like, by all of this, I'm really still kind of shaken up. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't want to stop working. But then again, I don't know. Because right now, I don't, I'm in fear for my life. I really am. I'm in fear for my life. And I don't know what to do. My husband, my husband don't want me working overnight at all. He's fine with first shift. Second shift, he's kind of iffy about. But as far as me working overnight and I'm the only server and there's no male there that's gonna actually, my husband does not want me working overnight. And you know what? I don't want to work overnight either. But I hope that doesn't raise a flag of them needing to fire me or let me go. Because if that's the case, I'll leave. I'll leave peacefully. I'll leave peacefully. If they fire me, I'm going to leave peacefully anyway. But I just want to know to these companies, when are y'all going to start enforcing rules and standing on business with these rules that protect women at these jobs? Where are those rules? Y'all want to stand on business with everything else. Y'all know what? Y'all will raise all these rules and all this other stuff, but y'all ain't raising no pay. And where are the women's rights at these jobs as far as with the rules to protect ourselves? Where is that? Anyway, I'm cooking a roast, you guys. That's that for the story time. I'm cooking a roast. I'm cooking a roast, and I'm so ready for it to be done. So ready for my roast to be done. I still got like 7 hours and some change because I got it on low for 8 hours. Now I know y'all probably wonder, girl, what is you cooking a roast in? A crock pot. Y'all got me a crock pot, and I'm so happy about my crock pot. Now it's just a regular schmegular crock pot, nothing fancy. But and I got some things I want to do with my apartment. First, I gotta get caught back up on everything. Did y'all hear it's supposed to be more snow? Like really? Like a lot of people are still trying to recover from the last snowstorm that we had. This is my question because I've always wanted to know this. Okay, this is my question. Why do people get so offended when they see somebody smoking a blunt? I really want to know. I really want to know because as you see right now, I am smoking and I have no problem with it. I can afford it. I don't have to lie, steal, scheme, or skip out on bills to get it. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not that serious for me. Now I'm not addicted to weed. I don't have to smoke every time I go somewhere or before I go somewhere or when I get ready. Or I don't have to do all of that. Like I'm not addicted to it. But to the people who have a problem with smoking, with people who smoke weed, why is that? Like you can drink all day until your liver rot, but if somebody, oh, a blunt went out. But if you see somebody doing this right here, now all of a sudden, oh my God, you're going to hell. Like, please explain that to me. Make that make sense. Because it does not make sense to me. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Also, something else that doesn't make sense to me is when people bully people for them being big. Like, what does my weight have to do with you? I don't know. I have a lot of goals for the year 2024. Like, I'm going to get back. Oh, I never updated y'all. So about my health. So I'm having a hysterectomy because they found fluid on the lining of my uterus. So they're gonna do a hysterectomy to get that taken care of. Um, After that, I'm gonna be down for a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna try to do as much content as I possibly can. The next few weeks, I'm going to be busy, busy, busy. But I have some things planned this year, and I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm just gonna show y'all. But I have a lot of things planned this year. I definitely want to do more things with my siblings this year, and I am trying to work on grieving over Amaya. Cause honestly, I'm tired of being sad about her. I'm very tired about being sad about her, and I feel like my life is on hold because I'm still trying to process. And I really want to move on with my life. Like I don't want to forget about her. I can't forget about her because that was my girl. But I want to move on. I'm ready to live my life. I'm ready to experience things. And I don't know how to do it. I really want to take this content stuff seriously too. If anybody know how to do like an intro for a YouTube video, please let me know. Cause yeah, I need an intro done for my YouTube videos. Cause I'm telling y'all, the way I be on TikTok is ridiculous. Like the way I be on TikTok is crazy. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna take all that time and effort that I put into my TikTok. Let me see if I can put that into my YouTube and see what it can do from January to December. If I put the same amount of time that I put into TikTok into my YouTube, I want to see where I'm going to be. I do. So, that's really it, you guys. I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the night. Have a good night, and that's really it. Like that's really all this video was gonna be about. I can't tell you I'm gonna post another video this week. Another video will be posted this week about what I don't know, but I am gonna post the video this week about something. So, all right. Bye, Hoochies. Love y'all.